And make sure, you guys, you bring your family members, your friends, bring them all in to watch tonight. This is going to be more action-packed and more impactful than the World Finals that are happening right now. So, make sure that if you're going to watch those, you better watch here as well.
Yeah, more unique than more.
Who wants to see the best players in the world
right?
play, dude?
I mean, who really wants to see 10 Chinese people face off today, right? Or,
I mean, pretty
and
much.
the mercenary Koreans, of course.
Alrighty, Alan. Well, we see the Graves and Viego banned for MTG conventional connoisseurs. And we see Feed Tilt come already ban away the Yumi and the Zac. What do you think their final ban here is going to be?
Well, it should be no ban because they lost the ban because of them being late. So I don't think there will be a ban. But, they technically saved a ban by using a perk of Bard not getting picked up. So
that's pretty impactful, especially for the roster that they're running today.
Well, they're doing the same thing that they did last week, I think. I would have to guess, they open up with a strong, non-mixture roster, and then they let Rick's Mixture play game 2 and 3, and then they just take it home, basically. Start 3-0. So it's quite I don't know, frick, man, my brain is not working right now. It's important. It's critical that.
Oh yeah, no. This game one.
MTG
really
CC takes at least they have to win all non-mixture games and take one game off them.
This game is pretty much
it.
going to decide this series almost. No, it doesn't always, but mixture is just so solid that this game is just. It very well could decide the series. We'll put it that way. We see the Lilia come out for Feed Tilt come, and MTG actually... Oh, they are going to lock it in. I'm not sure how I like the Samira. If you get ahead, it can be very, very impactful, and it can be so strong. But it's just... she's just not... I'm not sure.
It's Crystal Fang's, his pocket pick, right? So I don't really fault him for playing something that's been working for him.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then, like you said, game 1 is extremely critical, and I'm sure some guys have nerves, so they want to play, to their strengths over plays like the meta that got them there.
Gotcha. I mean, and that's fair. And for those of you already talking about it in chat, we did already discuss it. They lost a ban because they were late.
5 minutes late.
They were 5 minutes late, Tip. So.
And just like the last series versus Enlightened, game 1, both rosters extremely close. 82 versus 81, it's basically a coin flip.
That's actually going to be the Philios and the Bard picked up, so they do grab the Bard here. I'm not super surprised. Usually when you have a pocket pick like that, it's not something that your opponent also plays. So it's not something that they can really take away from you just because you can't ban it away from them.
That's true.
We'll see the Nautilus being hovered here, and it is going to get locked in. I love Nautilus. I love Nautilus as a champion so freaking much when he's on my team, but when he's against me, I can't stand him. His hook is as wide as,
I'm a bit concerned already for the draft MTG CC. If you think about it in a way, they pick up 3 melee champions. Samira is technically melee, right? And then if they over engage, Jasko can immediately negate it, right? And then they can set up however play they want to play with Lilia and Aphelios already. This is already automatic great appeal for him.
I would agree with you, except they do have potential to round out the team comp in a much more beneficial way. They could draft some poke here in the mid lane. They could draft some more long range engage from top lane. That would really, or even pick potential.
Yeah, but see, I think they should just pick Xerath right away because Lexus mechanic, that's AKA unstraight. And unstraight, AKA unstraight, AKA unknown KRC. So that's his best champion. You gotta just take it right away, I think. Even if you're picking it,
unless they were trying to intentionally grab it out because they had a pick for it, they might have something to. They might have something in mind that would cause them to not necessarily need to pick it up this round. But I do understand what you're saying with the. With them wanting to grab it because it is such a priority for them. However, if they have a plan in place, and is that going to be the Quinn? Oh, baby, is that a Malphite? Yeah, buddy, give me the Malphite! All right, either you're going to do really, really good, and I'm going to love you, or I'm just going to end up roasting you the entire time unintentionally, because I love me some rock hard Malphite, if you know what I'm saying. It is fantastic. It is a great champion. I think he's been hidden. I think he's been very, very strong for a very long time, and people haven't really given him a lot of credit. However, they are going to lock in the Mordekaiser, so that makes things a little bit difficult for Malphite.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Malphite, especially with the concerns I already raised.
I mean, against this team comp, I just love it when it gets picked. I don't like it into this team comp.
You just have to respect the reason why they're banning out Bard, no?
Yeah.
You gotta respect it, but I think they can. But the thing is, like, it's a coin flip, right? Like, if you rock them with, you know, them getting their pick Bard, then, you know, it's a tone setter, right? So, you know,
honestly, this is actually kind of interesting because Malphite can actually. I mean, it seems counterintuitive because you're supposed to build armor, right? But you can actually go full magic resist this game with an Anathemas on Aphelios. And you can get stuff like Abyssal Mask. You could even go tap into a little bit of magic damage and go Banshee's Veil and make things really interesting. But yeah, they hovered the Silas, and I actually would have expected them to take it. But they actually round out the team comp with a Corki, and I think the Corki is actually pretty important for MTG to round that out properly. That's their only poke. They have hard engage. Their only real poke is Corki. But I can't even make sense of this, man. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Well, neither side have real poke except for that Corki missiles, right? And that only comes in like every couple seconds.
I'm trying to do my best to like not just say I think this draft is terrible. I'm trying to like find a way for like, oh, they can do this, but no, it's things are looking a little rough for MTG. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this is.
I mean, I think it's half and half. Like,
it's possible. It's doable, but I think MTG has to play very well for them to win this game. I think that it's not great.
Yeah, we'll just see how it pans out. I don't want to play the what if game right now, especially when we're gonna find out the answer within like 10 minutes from now. But you know,
pretty much.
Both sides have the funny thing is both sides have a great counter engage against each other. So like, you would really need a very clean engagement from either side to like pull it off, right? So it's gonna be all about like the bowling ball Vex bombardment versus, you know, Corki. But that's whoever has, you know, whoever's sitting on, you know, sacred ground first wins the game. I think whoever controls the neutral objective, because like obviously for Veto come, right, if you try to go through bushes unaware, you get Bard stunned, or you get, you know, Lilia poked out, right? Same thing with MTG CC. If you come in blind, you're gonna get hit with the Jinzhou Nautilus combo. So
I think most of this is going to rely on Malphite getting a strong ultimate or Corki getting a strong package. I think that's where this game is really going to be determined. I mean, you've got really good pick potential with the Nautilus, but at the same time, if one person is fed, Mordekaiser can always yoink them into the Shadow Realm. You've got really good AoE disengage or engage with Lilia, depending upon how she hits her ultimate. You've got really good stall potential from the Bard using that Tempered Fate. This is going to be a very messy game. This is not going to be clean at all from either side. Well, it might be clean, but it shouldn't be. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be a very interesting game. And I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know. This is the definition of a coin flip, I think. I don't know. I think this is going to be a weird one.
Well, let's mid lane, or I think mid lane is well, obviously the mismatch, the big mismatch here is gonna be jungle Norway versus TJ Hockey. No offense to TJ Hockey, but Norway is gonna take your lunch if you're not careful. Respect him. With bot lane, I feel like Crystal Fang and JWeb have the advantage here, maybe. But the thing is, Copelia and Jasko can play very defensively. The way bot lane is played, they can play defensively. So it's interesting. We'll see how they play it out. But that's, and then mid and top are kind of even in terms of player skill wise. So we're gonna have to watch how jungle dukes it out and how bottom dukes it out.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to game number 1 of the Seasonal Draft Championship Finals between Feed, Tilt, Com, and Enlightened. Wait, this isn't Enlightened. We got the thing wrong on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
We got the scoreboard!
Scuffed already!
Scuffed! Well, we see a little bit of a stack coming out here for blue side. They're waiting for the invade. I guess they expect it to happen, but it's not going to come through. Better safe than sorry, though.
I think we all knew that last week was the finals, right? Something like that.
Exactly.
Something last week was the finals.
Oh, we see Jazz going. Oh, Copelia just healed.
They don't know that though.
Copelia.
And Nautilus and Samir is Nautilus and Samir is a passive lane.
That is
right.
Very sus.
God. Extremely passive lane.
Definitely.
That Ignite is just for show.
Yeah, JWeb, very passive player. That's what they tell me these days. Very looking to just let his opponents farm and not try to create any leads through any proactive plays. That couldn't be JWeb. Couldn't be JWeb.
Yeah, could not be JWeb.
Oh man, that is brutal. Very interesting. Level 2 coming out for Gruggs and already doing a little bit of damage. Bubby Doo trying to get his mana flow band stacked.
Yeah, but already getting bullied by poor Mordekaiser there. And he went Ignite too. Mordekaiser's such a cheeser.
Oh, Hook is actually going to land on to Jasko. Jasko doesn't have, or Copelia doesn't have the heal though, and the exhaust was forced to be used there onto Crystal Fang.
That was a critical stun right there. If that bar didn't land a double one, would have been dead.
Oh, absolutely. And JWeb actually burned Ignite there as well.
I mean, burn Ignite's fine. It has a low cooldown, forces the exhaust anyway. So next team fights they're gonna win.
It depends. They have I think it's a 60-second window because let me check really quick. I think exhaust is 240 and JWeb or Ignite's. Oh no, it's 210 for exhaust and 180 for and 180 for Ignite. So he only has a 30-second window for Ignite to be up where exhaust is not.
And the wave's pushing back into, so
Yeah.
we could smell a first blood here if Lilia doesn't come down here and bail him out.
He might not need to. I mean, heal's halfway up right now. They still don't know the heal's down, so they're expecting it to be up. I don't expect them to go any like overly aggressive plays. Lilia's actually going to be ganking mid lane, but not pushing Corki to the right side here.
Unstraight already dropping on the Lexus mechanic, already just dropping.
Well, here comes TJ Hockey into the bot side. JWeb going to be fishing for a hook, gets it, but it's just not going to be enough as the Guardian comes through. Then good heal and a double stun coming out. And JWeb taking a lot of damage to the root coming down, and it's the dash forward from TJ Hockey. TJ Hockey taking a tower shot on the backside here, trying to take a lot of damage actually. TJ Hockey incredibly low, just above 200 HP, and he's going to have to back off here off of a kind of a questionable tower dive there.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. The wave is still frozen right here, so they can re-engage.
And I guess he was trying to recall too, so.
Yeah. The thing I'm worried about Corki is Corki's having a rough time right now. Yeah, he's already out of mana. He's gonna either opt to back
heal up, and then
wait, how did
back in lane.
Grugs just go from like 10% mana to 60% mana, like instantly? Is there a mechanic about Vex that I don't understand?
Sure. It has to be. Or a spectator bug, but I'm assuming Vex has something like that, where she gets her mana back.
Yeah, but that was a lot of mana.
2022.
That was a lot of mana, though. That was interesting. It might have been
new
just
age.
a bug.
The
A bug with
feature is
my
now
eyes.
old, man. It's not like mana flow buy-in where you just get like 5% of your mana every 30 seconds.
It's
or
not
something
even
goofy.
5%. It's literally you get 25 max mana after like each time for 10 shots, and then after that it's 5% of your missing mana every little bit. Poopy Hands is going to be trading effectively onto Bubby Doo, and here comes Nore actually just throwing it in.
Bubby Doo's not too bad. He's alright.
No, he's out of there, and he's actually double stun actually going to be landing on the bot lane. Capellion doing a lot of damage here. The Root not going to come through just yet as Crystal Fang trying to trade back. That's a big minion wave though, so they need to be careful. But yeah, I mean, with the Malphite matchup, and actually we'll talk about it in a second because Grugs is going to have to try to run away. Doesn't get the fear, but a lot of damage coming out. Will get the fear on his next ability if he chooses Grugs. Level 6 too.
Why is J-Web not reacting in time?
I don't know, but Jasko's getting there first, and they're actually going to be ganking onto bot lane perhaps, and this is going to be the double stun coming through from... No, it's not. He doesn't throw it. The exhaust is coming down. Grugs is going to be able to get away. Very interesting. I thought for sure they could have just turned on them immediately with Grugs there. Because Crystal Fang and J-Web are only level 4. And then Grugs, I don't know. That was, I thought that was the plan, and then Jasko just like didn't
Yeah,
move.
I got confused there too. I was like, okay, I guess you guys cut off each other, but ended up giving up.
Well,
that
he
ground.
must not have had his Q up in time, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of, because I would have expected the double stun to come through onto Crystal Fang J-Web into a instant ultimate from Grugs. And that would have probably been a double kill right there, because they were only level 4.
I mean, bright side for a few to come, J-Web picked it up. So literally the last person you wanted to give it to.
Listen, man, I don't like giving J-Web kills regardless, because he knows how to deal with that extra gold, and he knows how to impact the map with it, regardless of what role he's playing.
Right. But I'm sure J-Web already knows his role as a support. He's probably thinking like, couldn't you guys picked it up, you bums? I didn't even have Ignite.
Yep.
Knowing J-Web.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But Nori steals the red, not bad. But are you gonna do the drag? And nope. TJ Hacky is gonna find out that his entire top side is gone for him.
It's actually kind of funny with this matchup in the top side, because he ults him here, but watch, he's just gonna run in circles. He's gonna throw a Q and then just dodge everything. It doesn't really matter.
Lilia's right there. Can they do something?
Yeah, he's just gonna ult out.
Okay.
Like
He knows.
As long as you don't play aggressive on Malphite, it's almost impossible to die. Like, it's really, really hard to die on that champion, especially in this matchup, which is supposed to be super oppressive. You Q-max, and then you just run away from Mordekaiser, and he can't do anything to.
Look at the lane state that bottom already set up for themselves, too. Like, they're gonna hit 6 soon, too. And it's gonna be, yep, here comes 6 coming in.
And actually, I realized
I
never introduced the players and their champions. Better late than never, right? So, well, looks like, yeah, we got time.
You already know who they are. We can.
Yeah, we'll do it next game.
Yeah, you guys can read.
Hook is gonna go wide from
Hook
J-Web
going
on
wide.
Jasko. The lane is frozen in Poopy Hand's favor, though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Seismic Shard from Bubby Doo after Seismic Shard is eventually going to whittle down his HP, so he does need to be careful. Good dodge there from Bubby Doo.
Yeah, Bubby Doo is not.
Well, I told you, you just Q spam. You just Q spam, and he
for
can't...
a name like that, I was assuming he's like some tier 4 Dookie player, to be honest. You know, there's always these like, goofy ass names for tier 4s, you know.
Here comes the instant ultimate onto
engage.
Capellia, but the stun is going to come through. The hook will not go through because he missed it. Crystal Fang is going to get flashed away from by Jasko, but it doesn't matter. He comes to be able to dive through the side here, and there comes the dive out of TJ Hockey, and TJ Hockey is going to survive. 2 kills coming out for MTG. And actually, Nori, what are you doing? Nori, there are so many minions there. You cannot afford to do that. And they're looking for a dive.
Trade too, top. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, like I said, fireworks is gonna happen bottom side. like I said, J-Web, like I said, Samira Nautilus very passively.
Very passive, and I mean,
Yeah,
we were talking about it
passive
in the pregame a little bit. MTG, they need to get an early lead. Oh, and they actually uses that to dodge the seismic shard, and Bubby Doo is going to be able to ult him forward, trying to stall for time, trying to run away as best as he can. He's about to come through. He's going to be flashes right before the mace comes down, and he is going to survive because of it. Holy wow, that was close. Yeah. That would have killed him too. That almost killed him, and he had shield up at the time.
Trying to be cute.
Wow, that was close.
Oh, hold on. Here, Zinzal and the Taliban are gonna help secure this. Yeah, Corki. Can TJ Hockey hold him?
And there is the bombs coming down, and Poopy Hands is gonna go down to Jin Zhao.
No flash is rough, man. No flash is rough.
Wow, I still cannot. Like that was damn near frame perfect, I think, to survive that.
Yeah.
And also, that's not an easy. I mean, granted, he had plenty of time just standing in the wall.
Hold on.
But here comes the engagement. Capella is trying to be able to deal damage back onto Crystal Fang. The double stun comes down onto Jaska, and they're trying to go. Oh my gosh, they blow him up! The exhaust coming down. Capella now going on to Nautilus here. Nautilus gonna have to flash away, but here comes the teleport and the fear coming down. And Gruggs is going to, and a great Bard ultimate on the tower to turn it off. The flash away not needed by Gruggs. Wanted to keep himself safe. Here comes the sleep and the damage pop coming down into Lex's mechanic. Taking a lot of damage, actually. Nore able to dip, duck, and dive his way away from all damage as well.
Yeah, the Crystal Fang played that the worst way
possible.
Jasko. Way too much there.
Oh, I thought he was going to make a sneaky play over the wall.
Yeah, big throw right there, unfortunately, for the bot lane. They had the angle. They could have played it much more cleanly, but they did not play it cleanly.
Well, great ultimate there from Jasko, too. The Tempered Fate was... perfectly
placed. I'm saying the part where Samira just basically died.
Whoa! That anchor fit in the space between Vex's booty cheeks.
Yeah, that was nano inches.
And Bubby Doo, a good Malphite ultimate as well, and the double knockup, and that's going to be a very dead Mordekaiser. Yeah. Save a ban on Bard. They were not able to ban Bard actually this game. Chips ahoy, ya boy. It says that you're a first-time viewer, so this is the finals, but you can actually buy perks throughout the season to help out in playoffs. And one of the perks that they bought was they were not able to ban Bard. So Feed Tilt Comp made it impossible to ban Bard this game, and they are playing it pretty well.
Oh, J-Web got lucky there. I think he was trying to look for the angle, but his instincts said the better. Told him, no, don't. There's a Lilia right there. And both sides have shield bow now. Both are pretty tanky. So, with Clown Drake being the first dragon, any of the next three dragons, either mountain or ocean, it's gonna be.
I misunderstood what Chips Ahoy boy was saying. He was answering John, not saying that that Bard was going to get banned next game.
Yeah, for those in the
Hook is actually going to land, and the knockup's actually going through. Capella taking a lot of damage with the shield, but oh no, Capella is actually. Oh, the double stun comes through! And Jasko might be able to endure. Oh my gosh, that was actually a lot of damage. The knockup is going to land from the depth charge, though, but it won't matter as the minion wave has. Oh, interesting shot from Jasko there. Almost made it out. Tempered Fate into the double stun was so close. Lexus Mechanic trading on to Gruggs as well. Hook going to go wide from J-Web as the tower falls here. They might try to go for a tower shot or a tower plating. The dash actually forward onto Lilia. Lilia's going to get have to flash away. Nore not able to do anything. They do take down Rift Herald though. Hook lands, and the deer is going down. Samira picks up another kill. J-Web still going to be taking tower as the teleport comes in. Poopy Hands is going to go into Crystal Fang here, dropping as much damage as he can. Miss the mace, though, as Jasko and Bard going to be duking it out on the backside. Crystal Fang going to have the shield bow popped. Will it be enough? Going to drop the heal, trying to dip, duck, and dive his way through. His one last auto attack is going to be enough, but is it? No, because a smite comes out from TJ Hockey, and the knockup from from Crystal Fang takes him down the stun onto the wall, though, and it's not going to be enough as TJ Hockey trying to trade on to Jasko, but will it be enough? No, because Copelia has returned and enacted revenge.
Yeah, and this is gonna maybe give them the floor to grab this dragon, actually. Vitalicom, they got the better of MTG on the side end, but that was really good that they were able to kill Poopy Hands there. Samira was like inches away from dying. She got lucky that TJ Hockey peeled just enough, so she got out of that burning zone.
And can we talk about how insane Jasko was in the last like 5 minutes of the game?
Oh, Jasko's saving the team. They could have been like.
He gets hooked from across the wall, somehow rooted up, and J-Web says, "Well, hold up, I didn't sign up for this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. He gets the knockup on a Capelia. He's not gonna get feared, but one last auto attack, and Capelia takes him down.
Jay's playing a bit sloppy. He's trying to grab everything that he can, but he's just giving away resources now at this point. Just gotta let that dragon go and play for 3 Mountain Drakes in a row, either side. But yeah, TJ's playing a great game right now.
TJ Hockey is playing a really good game.
I said he was gonna be the weak side, but he's, you know, there are signs of him being inferior, right? Obviously, with Norway stealing as much of the jungle as he has already, being up 30 CS, but he's making him up for it by, you know, probably listening to J-Web by saying gank bottom over and over again. They're pulling it out.
And well, the thing is he's also ganked top and mid quite a few times already, forcing out Grugs, creating a lot of pressure through that lane, as well as they were able to kill Poopy Hands twice, I believe.
Yeah. But
and this is an AP Malphite.
Yeah. Is it an AP Malphite?
He's got Hextech Alternator right now. I don't know what he's going.
I think they need to go. I think he needed to go AP because they have plenty of tanks with Xin Zhao and Nautilus, right? So I think they needed that little bit of AP.
Wait, is he going Proto Belt? He might not be going. He might just be going Proto Belt here.
Ah, yes, Proto Belt. Not Ludens. I feel like AP. You go.
Well,
Ludens.
he went Kindle Gem and
I do
he has
like
Hextech Alternator.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going, but it I like it.
He's just grabbing the glacial.
Okay, that was the other option I was thinking of, but still, I mean, with the team he's playing against, he could very easily get like a Banshees. Oh wait, he has Alternator? Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's why we thought he might be going Proto Belt. I thought he was going to go Glacial, but then Alternator.
Bobby Doo, what are you going?
I'm curious though, I want to know.
I was gonna say, yeah, mid lane has been pretty quiet though. Not a lot of action for those guys. I think they're like power farming till they hit their critical mass. Bot lane has been all the action.
Malphite rotating over. Oh, and Nore does not get engaged on by TJ Hockey.
They're gonna have to fight for this Rift Herald, I think. They're shifting towards it.
Yeah, they are. They're they see the pink ward, so they already started it up. They don't care. They're just taking down the ward.
We just gotta dodge the bowling balls. And it's gonna be very hard for them to walk in. Unless Jasko gets a nice
Well, here comes a Bard ultimate, but Malphite ultimate on 3, though. That's exactly what they needed, but unfortunately, it's just not enough damage as Bubby Doo goes down. Double stun is going to land as they are trying to get a good Lily asleep. TJ Hockey going to be able to heal for a lot with Gordring. Capelia going to have to flash away here, and he goes down. The root's going to land onto Grugs as well. Poopy Hand's dying on the top side. No, he actually gets Crystal Fang before he goes down. Nore takes down... Oh my gosh, Nore takes down J-Web in time, and Jasko is going to be able to assist Nore on a triple kill, and that is going to be 5 for 1 with blinking health bars almost across the board.
Yeah, that was a big miscommunication by Bubby Doo there. Bubby Doo going for the fight while the rest of the team is, you know, trying to finish off the Rift Herald. And the worst thing is they didn't even get the Rift Herald. I think Mordekaiser just picks it up.
Yep, Mordekaiser has it.
And right there, that's like a 4,000 gold swing.
Well, the one thing that's very interesting about the whole Malphite thing is he's playing Malphite as if he's full tank, but without the items to back it up.
Yeah, he is quite papery. But you know, we're gonna get an instant rematch in a minute here once this dragon comes up.
Oh, he spots Capelia out. The root goes down. Nore is gonna be able to walk him through though.
What's the package timing? That's kind of weird.
Man, what's really sad is with how low feed tilt come were. If Bubby Do would have gone Abyssal Mask first and not gone Merc Treads and just rushed Abyssal Mask, he would have given his team enough damage to win that fight.
Yeah.
An extra 15% damage is so strong.
All their hard work that they earned was erased immediately.
Yeah, but now they're down almost 2,000 gold, and they are going to be waiting in a brush here, looking for a pick, but they're not going to walk in by themselves. Here comes the teleport as well.
Where's the package from Lexus Machine? Like, I feel like he's missing a package. Did he not use it at all? Oh, so they're going to go for the... What is going on here?
Rift Herald is going to be popped. They say, screw the dragon. We don't care. We're going to take your inhibitor tower. And no, they're just going to... Are they going to go for Baron? What are they doing here? Wait, what are they doing?
They misread the play. I think they assumed that they were going to defend the dragon or defend the turret. But
well, the hook is going to land onto Jaska, but only a 2-man ultimate for Bubby Do. The dragon is going to get ulted though as TJ Hockey trying to go through. The pullback is going to land on a Crystal Fang as Jin Zhao is going to be able to take down the dragon. Crystal Fang is going to be ulting to try to kite away from Poopy Hands. Meanwhile, Osqueen Jin Zhao is going to be trying to be taken down, but it's not going to matter. The ultimate just provided so much protection. And a team that's really good at scrappy team fighting based on the champions that they have lost a scrappy team fight.
That was a much better team fight because Malphite didn't die instantly. Yes, he got 2 people, but he dipped out. He learned his lessons. Okay, I died. I'm actually extremely weak, guys. Bye.
Oh, and he actually ended up going Night Harvester.
Yeah, I don't know what that does. Movement speed, right? So he can run away faster. It's so smart.
It's burst damage.
No, fuck it. I know, but he gets a movement speed, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Let's check.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25% movement speed for 1.5 seconds, but you don't need it because you just throw your Q immediately.
No, he didn't need it. He, like I said, he just goes in, ultis, and runs away like a coward. That's exactly how you play this, I think. Because if you can bait them to over-engaging on you and run away, then you did your job, right? And you pseudo did your job as Malphite.
You got it for the legendary CDR, probably. I mean, I feel that. I feel that, Lone Ray. That's why I go Chem Tank. Just for the legendary CDR.
For Poopy Hands, unfortunately, of all the people to, of all the ADCs to face, he had to grab the fucking Samira. I think she's like one of the only people that can actually out-duel Mordekaiser in his realm. Right? Pretty sure?
There's quite a few AD carries that actually can. Most AD carries, too. Once they get lifesteal, they can. Yeah. Or if they... Any of the Blade of the Rune Kings... AD carries can. Kog'Maw does. Vayne does. Aphelios can. Caitlyn does a pretty good job just because the traps and the slow. But at the same time, it's just... It all depends.
And especially if they grab the... Assuming that they grab the next 2 Mountain Drakes, then for sure Poopy Hands is not going to beat anyone in the realm. Barring that it's a fair fight.
I mean, realistically, Poopy Hand should just grab either Bubby Do or TJ Hockey and put him in the 1v1 realm with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because that's... Or even maybe Lexus Mechanic, but probably not. Just pretty much anybody but Crystal Fang.
Anyone, yeah. But Lexus Mechanic's going to probably pick up QSS soon. Like, I mean, they should grab QSS, period, because of Lilia, Sleep, and Bard's stun and stuff like that, so... It's a smart buy. But yeah, gold dead even, so this is a very tight game.
This is a very tight game, and I mean, we talked about it at the beginning, though. This game could potentially decide the series, so they have to play super well. Like, both sides have to play super well. They can't make any mistakes.
No, I agree. I know... I'm like saying this out of my ass, but I know for SDC, like whoever wins game 1 usually ends up winning the whole series. It's kind of anticlimactic like that, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is in NHL, NBA, MLB. Like game 1 is so important.
Absolutely.
But in a way, well, we'll see. Actually, Aphelios is king of the late game. Same thing with Corki. So both sides have like their late game insurance.
You can just ask for gold. You don't have to say press X. I know what pressing X does.
what will press triple X.
That would also do the trick. But yeah, pretty even gold across the board. A little bit more gold for Mordekaiser, but that's balanced out by a little bit more gold for J-Web. Otherwise, it's pretty even across the board.
Which is exactly what the gold graph showed.
But I think he was more of looking for the gold distribution more than anything else. But I mean, looking at this stage of the game, again, we talked about this. Both teams are totally fine coming out of lane phase, coming out of the early to mid game, with it being even in gold.
Oh man, these guys are goons as hell. They preemptively pulled into that shell realm. DJ Hockey got out of there. He's like, "Oi, you guys want to kill me, huh?"
TJ Hockey said, "No, I'm gonna go buy some cigarettes. I'll be back later."
Yeah.
Never came back.
Okay, now the classic Corki, me have package, me have neutral objective priority. We'll see how much.
Ooh, good damage. TJ Hockey just burning away, and they have so much poke. And here comes the double ultimate coming down, but here comes the package to be able to split the team. That's not what they wanted, as Lilia gets immediately deleted. Tempered Fate is going to land onto 4 members, but Mordekaiser's going to go down before he can really pop the ultimate, and they got a little ambitious in a choke point with a freaking Corki there with package. You have to be patient, and they just were not. The stun coming out, and it's not going to be enough as Jin Zhao takes down the dragon.
Yeah, that carpet bomb really, like, it served 2 purposes. It served as a gate, and it served as to distract the backline. The backline got disturbed big time there.
Well, it completely cut them off.
Yeah, exactly. Cut them off, and Poopy Hands was like, I don't have Ignite. I mean, I don't have a Flash guy, so I already engaged, so you guys gotta back me out on this. Oh, this might be an overextension, though.
This definitely could be package. Oh, he actually just used Valkyrie. The flash forward is going to be utilized as J-Web takes a little bit of damage. Jasko coming over the wall. Does not have Tempered Fate up just yet, so he's going to try to do something. Not sure what. The root comes down. The stun comes through. Does not actually come through. TJ Hockey going to have to drop the ultimate, as Bubby almost has ultimate back up himself. But they are going to be running him down. They are going to be running down the rest of their team. Bubby trying to potentially look for a kill, trying to run interference, as the rest of Feed Tilt Come don't want to chase too hard. Oh, the fear actually lands. Bubby Doo's going to be ticking away. And they're going to spot out TJ Hockey. Bubby Doo's actually going to be engaged on. TJ Hockey is here, but Jasko's here in the double stun. Oh, the stun's not going to go through as a flash forward from Bubby Doo. Bubby Doo is going to get burned away, though, by the Leandres, as the repeat gank is going to come through. And that's a second flash that Gruggs has gotten, having to flash for himself, though. Root going to be blocked by the Magical Journey.
Alright, so that's the tax they pay for taking that Baron, I guess. Bubby Doo dies for some reason.
For free.
For free, basically. For free. And free.
And free, and free, and free, and free, and free.
What's not free is this game 1, though. But if they do the same play literally again for this dragon, then Fitocomp's gonna have a big mountain to climb with these tanky men with big ass shields and big ass resistances. And it's not enough peeling, I don't think, on the world that will help Capelia deal with this. It's I think Aphelios does better with, say a Lulu, Yumi, and enchanters, but not Bard. Even though Bard, Jasko had a great game for game 1, it's just not what Bard does. Bard is a playmaker, and unfortunately, the plays that he's making is unfortunately not turning out well as of right now. He got some good skirmishes, but this 5v5 is rough.
Well, and that's what we talked about. That's another thing we actually talked about earlier on is MTG wants to have these team fights over objectives. They want to fight in these choke points, whereas Feed Tilt Come wants to have these scrappy fights in open areas where they can kind of play the map and kind of kite to their heart's content. But as soon as they start grouping up, that's when the power of their team comp really starts to fall apart.
Yeah, they just gotta play smart and play
They need to play patient more than anything else.
Yeah, patient, exactly. Yeah, play patient for the next 2 minutes. You're already in the driving seat. Samir already picked up QSS, and I think KRC is gonna be able to pick up his QSS by the time the next team fight happens. So they're gonna be airtight here.
Bubby Doo really wants to just go fast, man.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of it, but whatever. I don't care.
I'm not either, personally.
I'm not in this game. So but I feel like if you lose, you default immediately to like the weird build, right? Even though it's not fair to blame weird builds, but like that's just how the league mentality is, right? You just look at it like, hey, man, you didn't go the standard.
Oh, it's not even necessarily going this standard. Like if he was gonna go AP, that's fine. I just think that it's not necessarily the right build even for going AP is the problem. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with the Night Harvester, and I don't think the Cosmic Drive is after that. I think if you go Abyssal Mask into, like, even if you really want to go a Mythic, go Everfrost. Like, I think that's just better. You get an ultimate, and then you, as soon as they're about to hit the ground, you root everybody afterwards, CCing them for longer for your team. Like, if that's your plan, then that's great. You go Everfrost, and then you could go Abyssal Mask, Banshee's Veil. Like, if you're wanting to go AP, there's options, especially into this team that has 4 heavy AP champions.
Yeah. We're gonna have a Deja Vu game again, where they're Deja Vu team fight again, where they're gonna slowly push into this side of the map. Oh, they're gonna cut it up. They did not get anyone, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, all of their abilities missed!
Yeah. And Corky's coming in on the bot side, so go for the angle. He's going for the angle. He's looking for it. Oh, everything is missing.
And here comes the fear, but it's not going to be enough. Poopy Hands walking forward. Corky is going to be flanking off to the side, though. We'll have Valkyrie available. Dragon is going to be started up, and they do not want to take this fight, but they have to. This is going to be Dragon Soul. Good. Oh my gosh, Malphite, no, just blind. It was 3-man easy, but it doesn't matter because the Carpet Bound comes through. Exhaust is going to be going down as Jasko is going to be able to go over the wall here. Nobody has died just yet as Bubby Doo is going to drop in the realm. Lilia goes down, and so does Jin Zhao. J-Web is going to be the next beneficiary of the grave, and that is going to be a very, very convincing. Oh my gosh, that big one rocket going down on Capella did so much damage, but that is going to be 4 for 1 in favor of Feed Tilt Come. And they have the inside track on this next objective, the tower here as well.
Yeah, this team fight looked good, and then it did not look good.
Unfortunately, they just weren't focused, and this time Bubby Doo didn't go for the fight, and Lexus Mechanic is going to get feared out, does not get the kill as Capella almost falls to the tower. But yeah, I mean,
think they just... Okay, never mind.
I think if Bubby Doo would have just chain ulted with J-Web going in there, they actually hard win that fight onto 3 members. But he used ultimate when he was in the Death Realm with Poopy Hands. So that was... Again, that's another thing we touched on is these team fights, and this game is really going to be reliant on a lot of Malphite ultimates to really come in clutch here.
Yeah. Just imagine if he finished Zanya's or something. I don't know. It's just... he's just like...
I mean, he has so much damage and AoE, but none of it is utilized. And that's going to be Baron started up here. I don't think this is the right call. They do spot them on it, Malphite. They need to see it over the wall here. If Malphite gets a good ulti, but it's going to be too late. It's already burned away. They don't know. Temper Fate on 3. This is massive. They could go for the fight here. They don't get anybody pulled back. TJ Hockey is going to get burned away. The stun is going to come through, and the double fear coming out. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. Lilia comes in for a double kill. Nori is going on to Crystal Fang now, who jumps over the wall here. Bard is going to... Oh, the cleanse was too early, unfortunately, and that's going to be Crystal Fang going down, and this might be game 1 as Nore smites down onto Lexus Mechanic. Oh my gosh, never mind. Corky does so much damage.
But it's still 3 for 1, and then I think they can push... No, maybe they can't.
And I think this is the exact same roster that they ran the last time when they didn't have Mixture in the game. Where they came back and
it is.
They have been using this roster. If they need a win without Mixer, this is the roster that they put in.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, and Lexus Mechanicus is gonna get absolutely obliterated! Capella, what was that?
On straight, I mean, Lexus Mechanic kind of gave that to him too, though, to be fair.
Oh, for sure, but he didn't expect that amount of damage, and neither did I. He doesn't have full crit, but he crit 4 times in a row. Hook is going to land onto Jasko. Good Malphite ultimate onto 2 members, but I feel like you could do that with going full armor too. And Capella is going to be... oh, Crystal Fang is going to have to flash away, but Poopy Hands just burns him to a crisp. And that is going to be the tower going down, and that looks like it's going to be game 1 going over. Maybe not as... oh my gosh, Capella is just ripping them a new one. One last auto attack, and that's going to be a triple kill coming out for Capella. And that is going to be game 1 going over to Feed Tilt Come. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to game number 2 here of the Seasonal Draft Championship Season 10 Grand Finals between Feed Tilt Come and MTG Convention Connoisseurs. The only perks we have this game is once again Prevent a Ban, and once again it is going to be on Bard. And we should be starting up
graphics.
Picks.
Oh, hold on, sorry.
What's up?
I think I gave you the wrong graphic. So
Probably then.
I most definitely did. Sorry.
All right, technical difficulties, but hey, it wouldn't be SDC without him, right?
Yes, yes. Classic, a classico.
And we already see the Fiora going to be banned away here by MTG. Not quite sure what the rest is going to be just yet. Ah, perfect. Thank you, Alan. We have the wrong roster.
I know what I did wrong. Yeah, file. I downloaded a wrong GIF.
Okay, so is that the right? Is that the right teams now?
Oh yeah, the one. The one I just sent you is updated.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. You guys would believe I do this all in like 2 minutes between each game?
Yeah, would you guys believe it if we told you that we did all of this at the last second?
The last fly on the fly and shit.
All right, I gotta get rid of files.
I'm like that fat vampire guy in Blade.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. I have like 20 monitors trying to build shit.
There we go. But hey, look at that. Fixed on the fly. Can't even tell.
But yeah, well, game 1, MTGCC lose in tragic fashion, to be honest, unfortunately, and they are now on the heels. Plus, they get ASOL'd on. They have to play ASOL, and then they also have to deal with Mixture. So like this, they have to win this game, pull it back 1.
Yeah, and I mean, Lulu Vayne is going to be banned away with Fiora, and then Aphelios, Corki, and Viego banned away from Feed Tilt Come. And then Ezreal and Yuumi going to be picked up by Feed Tilt Come as well. And where do you see them responding with, or what do you think they should respond with in these final 2 picks? Well, Zach is already going to be locked
They need engage. They need engage.
Well, they got it in the Zach.
And then I guess... I don't even know, dude. This is tough. Like, you gotta give Silent Whispers at least a counter matchup against Mixture here, at least. Even though Mixture does have swap a pick for himself, but I'm hoping that they don't get too sucked in by the legend that is Mixture, and they just play their style, play what works for them. Jinx is good. If they're gonna play Jinx, I think you need an enchanter here, or maybe Leona. Leona's a pretty good pickup if you're gonna go.
I mean, Leona could be. I mean, we also do see the Jinx coming out, so a lot of... Is it gonna be Graves? Graves, it is. Graves is going to be locked in. And that could be a mid or top Graves as well, by the way. Something to know about Graves, by the way, if you are going to play it in the lane phase. If you are taking Fleet Footwork, something that is a little known fact is if you right-click a champion and all of the bullets are blocked by a minion and the minion tanks it, you still get the full champion heal instead of the reduced minion that you would get. Just because your intended target is different. Oh, is this the intro thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Might as well use them.
Sounds good.
Yeah, as I say, you can use them during the game.
Just gotta put it in there real quick.
You know who you have?
Yeah, actually. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, let's just do.
Let me pull it up really quick. If you want to keep doing the pick ban, I'll once it's pulled up, I can tell you what it is.
Yeah. Well, Lilia banned Noray's in the game, so I think banning out Nori here is fine. They're gonna ban another enchanter, I think. Maybe
so
Karma?
I have Gruggs, Jasko, Mixture, Noray, Patrick Jones, Poopy Hand, Sunscorched, and Tip.
Yeah, that's fine. On the other side. It's only Mixture, Nori, and Gruggs that have the cards.
And
on that side,
Sunscorched?
at least. Yeah, Sunscorched is on the MTG CC.
Oh, okay, okay.
So only Sunscorched and J-Web have it. For this game.
I don't have J-Webs.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, and Seaboyer is not in this game anymore. I was gonna say I have Seaboyer. Oh, Seaboyer's not here. Yep, I called it a bad karma. Yeah, I still got it, guys. Even though I don't play the game anymore.
Alright.
I don't understand the ban. Well, at least unless that's a top Graves, then that'd be pretty spooky, actually.
Well, that's what I was saying. It definitely could be a solo lane Graves. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then drop the fiddlesticks.
It also could just be a
alright.
flex Graves as well.
Yeah. Well, make sure he's gonna get this counter pick no matter what. He's gonna get the last say. So we'll see what Silent Whisper has. I know he has a good Renekton. Has Renekton beat up on Woozers' what's that champion called? Jax. You know, we all remember that game. I'm sure you guys all watched that with me. And then does anyone know what time the Six Fox fan club meets?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's after these games.
Yeah, isn't it the Six Fox fan club? Isn't it always just meeting all the time?
Yeah. It's just 24/7.
There is no. Hey, what's up, Gilly? Yeah, I mean it's always around, man. But yeah, so it is gonna be the not the Donger, the Syndra is going to be locked in here, and so it is gonna be Aurelion Sol in top lane.
It has to be, or you put Syndra top, right?
Maybe,
but I think you have. It's the 2004 Lexus that's playing mid right now, so I don't think you give him Asol. I think you give him Syndra, and then it's whatever top, and that's the top part. Oh wow, that's Gruggs on Galio. I'm assuming mixture on.
It's gonna be mixture Graves.
Yeah, mixture Graves, because that's like, yeah. And champions like that makes him so strong, right? Like he can duck and dive, juke and weave.
Alrighty, guys, we are back with game number 2 here between MTG and Feed Tilt come off of the backs of a pretty quick end to what seemed like a very even game. Feed Tilt comes out with a pretty strong game 1. So now we are in game number 2. Mixture, the captain, the head of the snake is here. If you want to win, you got to cut that off. And he's going to be in the jungle this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only bright side they have, right? Like, I'm sure Mixture's really good in the jungle, but, like, him being in the jungle, that might be like, all right, cool. He's on his quote-unquote weaker role. Maybe that might give them the hopium, as you guys call it nowadays. A chance to actually take him out.
The cool kids.
Yeah, the cool kids, you know, like... Usually, like, usually, like, the best guy doesn't do the engaging, because he can survey the battlefield before he takes the fights. But now he has to take the fights, and everyone has to follow him. Gruggs has to follow up on him. So this is all like literally this is all on him now. Like he has to get the perfect ultimates. He has to get the perfect calls, ganks, and everything. He can't solo carry this game. Like Norray and Vitek Groiper has to pull their weight.
Absolutely. Also, it is going to be the Asol top lane. And, oh, Silent Whispers in the game. I should have known that was going... Any weird pick is going to be auto-filled to Hune. That's just how it works. If Hune's in the game and there's a weird pick, he's like, give it to me. I want it. That's just how it is. But anyways, to introduce the teams here, we got Silent Whispers, aka I Am Hyun in topside, gonna be playing the forced pick of Syndra. We have TJ Hockey gonna be in the jungle, gonna be playing Zach, excuse me. We have 2004 Lexus GX470 gonna be playing Syndra in the mid lane. And next up, we have Sunscorch going to be playing AD carry Jinx. And he's actually going to be supported out here by J-Web. J-Web was on the Death Cards roster that did finalize. Get first place in, what was it, PRL?
PRL, yeah, congratulations to them.
Yep, congratulations yet again. J-Web, congratulations. And he's going to be on that Thresh. Meanwhile, in the top side, representing Feed Tilt Come, we have Nore going to be on that Graves, looking to try to bully circle down on to Aurelion Soul, but I don't necessarily know if that's going to work out as best as he wanted to. In the jungle, we have Mixture, who's going to be playing that Fiddlesticks. Mixture, the captain of his team and just a phenomenal player all around. Grug's gonna be in mid lane, gonna be on that Galio, following up Mixture's every move with the ultimates. And to round out the team comp, it's gonna be Groiper on AD carry Ezreal with Jake Pauler on Yumi, the annoying cat himself.
A lot of storylines, I think. Now, we look at this on the macro level. You haven't been here around Sid, but
I've been paying attention a little bit.
Nore has been cursed to be on a rough team, so like I'm glad to see Nore having a good season come around.
Hook actually lands onto Ezreal, and Ezreal's gonna have to go. The traps didn't quite land in time, and Groiper taking a lot of damage.
But he's gonna get healed up with the limited mana that the cat has. But look at Zach, look what he's doing, look what they're trying to pull off.
They are looking for a gank here, potentially a dive, and now he's just going to jump over the wall and recall.
They opt out. They're like, wow, this guy's healing a lot, actually. This is OP! You know what? In hindsight, now I'm thinking about it, it's actually pretty smart they put Mixture against TJ Hockey. He's like, okay, if Nore can bully this guy, then I can bully this guy for the next game. Let me take my hand at him. He probably observed his jungle pathing and was like, all right, I can take this guy. I'm assuming if Mixture is every little bit of a god as we expect him to be, right? Like he can plan ahead like that. He'd be like, ooh.
Well, any little pickup of a mistake that you make or just a pattern that you do is going to be helpful, whether you like which direction you generally dodge in. Ooh, actually here comes the taunt, not going to land on Alexis though, who has phase rush here. But yeah, any kind of movements that you can pick up, like dodge patterns, all that kind of stuff. Gruggs is actually going to be able to dash his way away. J-Web barely not going to hit the hook.
Yeah, J-Web's trying hard. I don't think even if he landed the hook, I don't think Lexus has the mana anyway. Maybe gets one bomb. That's it. That's the unfortunate thing if you're playing Thresh here. You're like, I can't kill anything.
So all those pings came out, I guarantee, was all Fiddlesticks pings. Pinging exactly where he was going, which direction, which camp he's going to be on. Pinged the camp twice now. Hook not quite going to land. They know he's in bot side. Fiddlesticks, I would be very surprised if Fiddlesticks doesn't look for a potential counter gank here, even though he's not going to be level 6. Zap not quite going to land. The flay forward, actually, and he can't go anywhere. The Ghost is actually going to be popped, and this is not, or Predator, excuse me, and this is not what they wanted. The Ignite and the Exhaust and Heal going to be burned. Oh, and it's not going to be enough. Mixture almost finishes him off. But that was incredibly close. I know Exhaust was
challenger
used,
player. A real challenger would have just came in and reaped
a
their
real
ass.
challenger just runs at you.
Yeah.
just runs as fast as he can. Oh,
yeah,
man.
But this means that they get the plate, and they're probably gonna get the dragon here, unless something happens here drastically, which probably won't happen. TJ Hockey, I think you should just put your body on the front. Yeah.
Well, here he does. And he actually pulls it back. Does a lot of damage. The Aftershocks is going through, and Groiper's gonna die. Oh my gosh! he didn't arcane shift. He was so greedy with it.
Yeah.
And he went down in a solo kill.
I kind of called that too. I was like, yeah, just walk up to him, man. Don't be afraid. Don't let him have two plays.
What was Groiper doing?
Groiper things. I mean, he is the weak spot on that team. You know,
speaking of the weak spot, here comes the stun, and Norre actually might. Oh, good ultimate. Trading ultimates. Oh my gosh, he flashed forward. It wasn't gonna be enough. One last auto. No. The minions healing were too strong. Silent Whispers was going for the solo kill. He pops a biscuit, trying to get through him. The stun is not going to land. Does get taunted up, and here comes the damage. Zach is now in the top side as well, and oh my gosh, it was so close.
Oh, that was so tragic. You're like, if you're Silent Whispers, like, I had him dead to rights.
And that's just so depressing because he played that so well too.
But now, I mean, the thing is too is like, if you look, Norre is getting away with murder right now. He went Cole first too. You go Cole first. You're basically thinking you're gonna win lane, win game, basically.
Either that, or you think that you're not gonna ever fight.
Yeah, that too. But he fought. That's the thing, and he almost won. So like, that's just a sign that's saying like, okay, I owned you. But game's not over yet. You know, a little misplay here and there. A little soupçon of feeding from bottom top.
I'm not sure how that Mystic Shot curved around a minion there, but... Oh, here comes the ultimate. Silent Whispers is going to get feared out, and a lot of damage coming through, but is it going to be enough? Mixture, one last tower shot, and he's going to go down, and he does. I think that Silent Whispers loses about 4 or 5 minions there, but TJ Hockey is now here to pick up Norre. Norre is going to be very, very low. He's going to have to dive on top of him, and if he wants to escape the flash forward, and oh my gosh, TJ Hockey is going to be able to finish him off. So Silent Whispers gets the assist. Great flash. Pixel perfect flash, and that's going to be the stun onto Gruggs, but the counterattack from the Justice Punch going to go through. Taunt going to go through as well, and Gruggs trying to trade back, and does trade back pretty effectively onto a car.
I am impressed by TJ Hockey. He is, you know, he's not going down quietly. If he's against the monster, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure I know that you know that I know that you're there. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of no spooky ghosts. He will take the fight and he will follow Fiddlesticks. He's not avoiding him.
Hook not quite going to go through. There's a little bit of slight miscommunication there, it seems.
Oh, Sunscorch. Okay,
well,
J-Web.
That was actually well-timed. Sunscorch could go through with a few extra auto attacks, but the heal coming through in the Rocket. Oh my gosh, Rocket almost was enough to kill.
Bot lane don't give a shit. They will fight over and over again if they must. I appreciate that. VTech Groiper knowing that they probably can't win the fight if he gets hooked. Has to be careful here. I like Hazaro picking up Ghost here. He's gonna be very quick. If he's VTech Groiper's actually really good on his Hazaro too. That's just like his main champion. So if he's given the proper resources, he may be able to do it. Norre, a little bit of BM. Surprised to see that.
I don't think that nice Norre enjoyed Hyun doing fairly well on the giant Star Dragon himself. I don't think he enjoyed that.
Yeah, Star Dragon.
He's like, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's like, I picked Graves to bully, not get bullied here. Like, the bully circle comes out and so much damage comes through, and there's nothing Graves can do about it. Because he can't get in.
Blender.
He can't get in on. He can't get in on Aurelian's soul when there's a minion wave there.
Gotta get into his zone. That's what Tanya would say here. If you wanna beat him up. All right.
Justice Punch for the taunt is not quite going to land as Norre goes down.
It's kind of funny though, like the two better. Oh, hold on. Sunscorch gets engaged on. Good flash gets out. One flash for 2 summer spells by Ezreal. So that's pretty good.
Absolutely.
If I'm gonna call it Sunscorch, you know, navigating that well. TJ Hockey can pull this off, I think.
Absolutely, he can, but I think Groiper was wise to their ways.
Yeah. I was gonna say again, I already forgot.
Can I just say that I hate Yuumi?
Oh yeah, yeah, we hate Yuumi, but also I was gonna say I'm surprised that. Wait, hold on.
Norre is gonna find out The Star Dragon, or does the Star Dragon find out Norre?
Anyway, I was gonna say I'm surprised both like ace junglers on MTGCC is playing like off roles. You know, JWeb and 2004 Lexus are, you know,
Right.
very good junglers. So it's kind of funny that they're mid and support.
Here comes the flash on, and that's going to be the Justice Punch going up. The Sunscorch gets knocked up, not even getting called, and Galio's ultimate not going to be useful as Yumi takes a lot of damage, but not going to go through the... Oh my gosh, the hook actually landed onto Groiper, and Groiper goes down. Zach is so strong, he is going to be able to get knocked up for now, gets over the wall here, but he still has passive available. He is going to taunt and get down here. But here comes Silent Whispers. A lot of damage coming out. Will they be able to go through in time? Mixture wants to be able to hit the smite on the last one, but it's just not going to be there. Here comes a jump over the wall, and it's not going to actually go through. As the slow lands from Silent Whispers, the stun comes out, and oh my gosh, Silent Whispers is doing phenomenal work as Lexus picks up a double kill. Silent Whispers is going to be going through, and that is going to be the kill on to the Star Dragon.
The only reason they even won that fight is because TJ Hockey canceled Galio's ultimate as soon as he popped it off. I'm not sure if you saw that, but
I did. It was beautiful.
He got himself. He basically bought his team long enough time for the fucking dragon to basically walk from top all the way to bottom. So that TJ Hockey basically won them that team fight, and kudos to him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Kudos. There was so many things.
Make sure grief because I don't know why he flashed over instead of just ulting over it, but that, you know, a little bit of half and half. Make sure kind of goofing around.
Sunscorch taking a lot of damage from Groiper.
It's funny because they can't even hit each other with their ultimates either, because like if you channel that ultimate, you basically give opening for the other side to throw their ultimate. Yeah, it's dang. But yeah, I don't know why Mixture just flashed over. Can he just ult it? I'm swear to God he could have just ulted there. But
I don't think he quite had it up yet because he didn't ult in that fight.
He did?
Did he?
His ult is still up right now, isn't it? Oh,
I don't think it was quite up at the time. Norre taking so much damage from this Asol.
Yeah. Asol OP, Nidalee OP! Hold on. They're fighting for this blue, but they're triangulating on it. Can they defend? No, I think they're gonna opt out of it. Yeah, they opt out big time. But the thing is, look at Ezreal. Ezreal's getting a ton of free damage, free farm bottom. Poor Sunscorch is like all alone, trying to fend for herself. Also, Hermie in the building. What's up, Hermie? Hope all is well with you. Waiting for your return, young prince. Ooh, look at those missiles.
Groiper getting a lot of damage, but here comes the ultimate, the chain ultimate. Good. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Groiper is barely... No, Groiper goes down. Jake Pauler and JWeb are in supportal combat. Jake Pauler going to be healing enough, but JWeb says, oh, wait a second. Here comes the teleports. Who will win, the Graves or... The play is not going to be there yet, as Silent Whisper is going to be looking to deal a lot of damage to the cat. Negates quite a bit of it, but... Without the Mythic, Silent Whispers' damage just isn't going to stick as much as he wants it to.
Yeah. Oh, they're baiting the Norre. I mean, they're baiting the Fiddlesticks ultimate, but good thing JWeb actually missed that. JWeb probably would have taken that immediately and probably got himself killed. So, little mini miracles there. Oh, hold on.
Fiddlesticks over the wall here. JWeb is going to be very, very tanky, surprisingly. Oh, Mixture not quite going to go down to the ultimate from Silent Whispers. Oh, JWeb was disconnected. That's why he just stood there.
Groiper, can we just call him VTech? I'm not calling him VTech. It's kind of like, what's the other guy's name that we always make fun of? Shit. You know what I'm talking about, Sid? We always, we know how to pronounce it, but we always bungle it on purpose.
Which one? We've done that several times. We can call him Graper or Groiper, or Groper. But I mean, nothing else. Lickalicious. That's what it was. It was Lickalicious.
The Grapist? Yeah, Lickalicious, yeah.
It's the Grapist! If any of you guys know what that's from.
Yeah. Radiator!
We're gonna tie to the radiator and grape you for decades and decades and decades. It's like, what? He's gonna grape
your mom, your dad.
For those of you that don't know, it's by the comedy group, the Whitest Kids You Know. They did a grape juice commercial, and their mascot was the Grapist.
Yeah. You heard about the main guy, right?
Oh no, I didn't hear about him.
Oh, he passed away anyway.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A few months ago.
That's really sad.
Anyway,
actually. That's really sad.
RP him, but we gotta move on.
Grugs is gonna be proto belting in, but to no avail as Graper was out.
Yeah,
Or the Groper. The Groper ran away as fast as he could.
Dragon's up in 50 seconds, so they're gonna. I think they just go for the clean reset here. They just gotta know where Mixture is. They kind of do know, because they just literally just saw him attack a ward. They just gotta be smart on it. Just TJ Hockey needs to, you know, get his nerves in check, really pull off the comeback here. Continue playing great. You have to continue playing great. You can't just be like, oh, I did good the first 10 minutes. You gotta follow through, man. Follow through with your strike. Take down Mixture, goddammit. Make it a 1-1 series. I don't want to see this go 3-0. Any TOS readers in the chat? No.
We're actually just making references. Nothing we're saying is against TOS.
Okay. I mean, they pushed them off. Norway's not in range either. Okay, they...
Dragon is going to be started here, and without Norway here comes, oh, good ulti from the side, and Mixture is actually able to take him down with the help of the Yumi, and that's actually J-Web going to go down, and they are completely routed. Mixture is going to be able to zone as the important part of the damage here, as he's going to survive barely, as Galio gives him a magic damage shield, and Sunscorch is pinned in the back of the corner, and takes 2 loads at the same time, and Syndra goes down, Graves finishing her off with the Dragon simultaneously.
Oh, and that's so... Oh, that's tragic. The fact that Asol got picked off there, and like he could have been the one person to actually push back the Fiddlestick. And yeah.
And unfortunately, Sunscorch took both Ezreal's ultimate as well as the end of the line from Norway simultaneously. So he was just caught between a rock and a hard place.
Oh man, wait, what is TJ Hockey?
TJ Hockey is trying to get away, but
I feel for him.
And J-Web looking for it, not gonna get it though.
They're not completely out of it. Hopefully, you know, Sunscorch power farms, hits 2 items, 3 items. Maybe they can mount back a defense on this. But as of right now, it's the Fiddlesticks plus Yume combo featuring backline fire, and it's the lights out.
It's just unfortunate because a lot of these fights have not been really realistically how either team want them to go as of yet. Mixture hasn't had a good entry angle up until that final fight, and even then he was only able to hit onto 1 member, but granted it was Silent Whispers, and Silent Whispers has been absolutely crucial for these fights recently. We're just gonna see how they adapt. MTGCC adapts to the Fiddlestick play. It's like the most obvious thing to like how Fiddlestick wants to play it. It's very telegraphed, but at the same time you can get sucked into it is the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. If you over engage or you overcommit trying to identify where he is, the rest of the team will beat up on you. What they need to do is grab these outer turrets and maybe make the map a bit darker to help identify where he is. Right now, them holding on to mid is actually the saving grace of this game currently. Without mid turret, it's going to be pretty tough for them to move around here.
They are going to be clearing vision around Baron as well. Norway actually gets the cat on top of him. Double lifesteal already for Norway as well.
And no heal reduction in sight yet, unfortunately, for MTGCC. They need to deal with that soon.
Deal with what soon? I'm sorry.
The lifesteal that.
Well, you can't. I mean, this season heal cut is a joke this season. Like Norway is already like look at the damage coming out from MTG as well. You have triple magic. And then your only AD threat is actually Sunscorched, who you have double lifesteal with crit anyway, so it doesn't matter. So if he gets Spirit Visage to get that 30% extra heal, it's just over. Like they can't do anything to Norway. All the cat has to do is sit on top of him and Spirit Visage, and then whatever he wants to after that, really. He could very easily go IE if he wants to. Lexus is going to cleanse it out, so he's not going to get rooted up. He's going to try to get away here, but the fear comes out from Mixture, and Lexus is going to be in trouble, and Lexus goes down to Grugs.
Basically for free, essentially. They only burn Yumi's ultimate, which is on a very short cooldown. And they will navigate towards forcing them on Baron, I think. They're trying to trying to bait them on it, but maybe not.
And Sunscorch is taking an obscene amount of damage. Groiper is just going to be going forward. And here comes the heal coming out. One last flash, and Auto is going to go through, and that's going to be all that's needed. Groiper going to be taking a lot of damage, but here comes Galio ultimate off to the side here. The stun is not going to go through because he can't quite be disabled for that first 0.5 seconds here. And Groiper is going to be able to Mystic Shot, or Arcane Shift to the side here as Mystic Shot after Mystic Shot going to TJ Hockey's back to the double knockup though. And here comes Mixture off to the side with a great Crow Storm. It is going to be hooked under tower though, and he is going to be able to go through. Oh, Groiper actually goes under tower, and he is going to drop to the tower. He is able to kill Aurelion Sol, but it doesn't matter because off the backside, Grugs and Yumi, the duo take down TJ Hockey.
And another 5-for-1 essentially, if you include Syndra in there. So, ooh, this is rough. Like I said, they cannot deal with the amount of lifesteal that's getting.
Oh my gosh, he spots him out off the backside here. Will it be enough though? Mixture is going to get ulted, and that's going to be the shutdown kill going over to 2004 Lexus GX 470.
Doing so far so good, but it's rough right now. It's rough. Noray's already level 15. He's sitting pretty with basically 100 CS lead. They can probably grab this dragon, maybe extend the timer for this game if they decide to do so. Oh, they're already. Well, Noray's already on it. Can they steal it from him? Like, what is this? They're just gonna let him have it?
And
okay, they steal it. There you go.
Zach's actually gonna get it. Only worse AP mythic is Proto Belt. Proto Belt's not a mythic item. So I don't know how that could be a worse mythic item. Is it? Wait, no, it is. I am actually brain dead. Holy cow. No. I'm the dumb one. I was like, wait a second. It's not a mythic, is it? Holy crap. Nobody ever builds it. So I'm like, it can't be. It just... Oh my gosh, good scout of the week, but is it going to be enough? Holy cow. I think that's the worst mistake I've made while casting. I'm actually just...
I wish it wasn't a mythic because it sucks so bad.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, there's no way it's a mythic. It's so bad. That's what I was thinking.
Obviously it's good for like the select few, like Diana and shit, but I'm like, man. I wish it was. I wish it was like a use all. You know how like Shiobo is a use all for everyone.
It's actually second best in slot for Lissandra over Mana Mythic. So shrug. I mean, Lissandra is not great to begin with though. So
I guess she does well against LeBlanc.
She's fine. Don't get me wrong, but she's not like it's the second best Mythic against a champion that's not like obscenely good. That's all. That's all my point was. You know what I mean? If your only argument that Proto Belt can be a good mythic is, hey, here's a champion that's not played a whole lot, and it's the second best mythic for that champion, then yikes.
Yeah, I messed up, and when I was checking if it was a mythic or not, I clicked the timer button. Where are you at? I'm at 2940 or 2540.
2545, 46.
Okay.
48, 49, 50.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, God. All right, 5,000 gold lead. Fiddlesticks hurts. Noray is unkillable. What can we do here? If you're NTGCC? The only bright side is you did grab the dragon, so you have 10 minutes to buy time before zoom boom boom from Fetal come. But you know what? Silent Whispers did put up a good fight though on Aurelion Sol. I'm pretty sure he has to put up another. He has to put up that same fight for game 3 if they do decide to play it, use it again. If they're gonna play the same strat.
Baron is up. They don't do it super fast, but they have a far enough lead where they could try to bait it. To do a Baron bait and then take the fight after. I highly doubt that's what'll happen, though. I guess with Nore being as strong as he is, and he actually just finished LDR, I would... Oh, here comes the ultimate. Oh my gosh, there's Proto Belt, and that is going to be Mixture taking him down. J-Web. It's funny, we're talking about how bad Proto Belt is, but there's 2 Proto Belts in this game, and that's going to be the knockup, and Grug's getting a kill on to Thresh here.
And that's unfortunate. You can't... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I thought if Syndra hit that, would have been dead, but... Now what? Can you even defend this Baron? I don't think you can.
I don't think so. I mean, Aurelion Sol might be able to get a good shot in there, but unfortunately Aurelion Sol has Luden's Echo and not... oh, Gruggs actually goes back and he just 1v3ing. It doesn't matter. He's got Abyssal Mask. He takes 0 damage.
Oh, here comes his Yuumi ultimate. Nothing happens.
And actually Groiper is... Sorry, Lexus is going to have to cleanse there to not go down. And the flash forward from Groiper. Groiper actually takes him down, no problem. Groiper is going to go down, though, as Galio now enters the fray. TJ Hockey is going to become Bloblet. And now Gruggs is going to be the target. They can't defend for Hockey. And oh my gosh, they can because the hook lands on Honore. It doesn't matter, though. And here comes Mixture off the wall. Here comes the great ultimate. Sunscorch going to be able to flash away, going to be able to try to lifesteal, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can. And that's going to be Mixture going down here. The cat just not going to be enough. And the zap goes through and the damage comes down. And then with the assistance of the tower, Sunscorch takes out the cat for a triple kill. And that's exactly what he needed. Those are his first 3 kills of the game. And after those 3 kills, he now has 2,100 gold in his pocket after just respawning. Dragon's up in 20. Ezreal will be alive by then. I don't think he is going to be able to get the dragon in time by himself.
No, definitely not. Unless Silent Whisper comes in and helps him. They do the TP advantage in that regards. But no, I think they're going to reset. I think that's actually fine.
Oh, they're making the call and going for it. They realize
I don't like this.
They see Ezreal in the mid lane just clearing the wave. Oh, he can do it.
I was going to say...
He should be able to rip it apart. He has 2 items. Jinx, he'll have 3 after this. He's got minigun. Lexus is there. They do drop the pink ward, and yeah, TJ Hockey's here. They pick it up.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, if they beeline straight to him, I was gonna say I don't like it because Jinx is sitting on like 3,000 gold. Okay, that's me exaggerating, but she's still sitting on a lot of gold. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think that was gonna be a fair fight. But you know what? They got away with it.
They did. I liked the call. Only Ezreal could have responded to that. Maybe Gruggs if he teleports in, but just 2 members is not going to be enough, especially when there would have been 4 members from MTG there. So I do think that was the right call. Looking back, I doubt I would have made the call in that moment, but looking back, it definitely was the right call.
Yeah. I know, I'm playing so scared. I'm scared for MTG. That's I'm like saying, don't throw away the game. It's only a Cloud Drake. Don't do it. They got it. They survived. And they're alive. God damn it. They're still down 5,000 gold though, so it's quite a bit. Oh, they got a hook on Fiddlesticks, but...
They do, and here comes a good double knockup, and that flash forward is actually going to get through. The knockup goes down as well, and Gripper's going to be airborne. A lot of damage coming out on Mixture. Will it be enough? The one last auto attack, and no, it's not! And they aren't able to follow up on the backside. They just let their AD carry die, and speaking of letting someone die, Aurelion Sol feared into death. Good scat of the week after the hook lapse lands onto Nore, but it just does not matter. 2 for nothing in favor of Field Come, and just like that, they're going to lose a tower as well. Hook going to land onto Gruggs, and the arcane ship forward from Groiper. He's not going to hit the scat of the week, and the ultimate over the wall from Mixture was kind of worthless, as he doesn't even get close to anybody. Crowstorm just not utilized at all there, and that's going to be the cannon grabbed. Not able to get anything else, though. As of yet.
Oh, Sunscorch played that so bad. Oh, wait, can he current?
Groiper gets deleted!
Sunscorch like trying to get the reset off so badly. I feel important.
Nore's gonna be able to get away as well.
Yeah, they're just eating the map right now, just like termites. Chipping away. Unfortunately for Sunscorch, he's having a rough game now. Oh,
Taunt and the stun gonna land, and the flash away actually by Silent Whispers. Not sure he needed to do that since Gruggs was out of mana.
Yeah, I mean Silent Whispers playing scared as well, right? That's the only reason he would have done that.
They do lose two inhib towers out of it. It's actually really unfortunate because Groiper had no reason to be that far forward to be in ultimate range. I don't think he assumed that Lexus could deal that much damage that quickly, just because he's had the Yuumi on his back for the majority of the game. But it's just, you have to respect the damage, and you cannot be in range. I don't care if the tower's low. If you put yourself in a position to be in range, especially as someone like Groiper who's on the Ezreal, being able to have the kind of range with Mystic Shot to be able to poke people out and go for waves. Just wait until the next wave comes through. Then you can make your decision. Don't try to overextend. Have to burn your arcane shift early and then walk back up to try to get one more tower shot. Like, it just doesn't, it's just really, really poor positioning from Groiper on that play.
I mean, both ADCs are kind of playing like goofballs right now.
Oh,
like,
absolutely. I'm not saying that Sunscorched isn't. And he's actually going to walk right on the trap. The South goes through, and that's going to be him going down, but it doesn't matter because the cat keeps him in place for the Galio.
What's up, bitch?
Oh, that's actually pretty bad. That's on the. I would trade Ezreal for Jinx any day right now because Jinx is like all their damage, minus Syndra obviously, but Jinx is like a hard carry compared to Ezreal. Ezreal's just debating him, debating his team at this point. Zach, appreciate the subscription. 21 months. God damn. Been here for a while, Sid.
Yeah.
Been here.
Been here for quite a long time. Almost as long as us, you know?
True.
But here comes the Proto Belt. Lexus gonna have to flash away with the cleanse, and oh my gosh, got the Lantern actually. By the time he clicked the Lantern, Mixture was actually already standing on top of it too, so there was a pretty decent chance that he would have, that he could have accidentally clicked Mixture.
Bad. Okay, now Mixture doesn't have ultimate for this dragon, right? Wow, what the hell is that cooldown? He's already.
I was about to say, yeah, he
like...
might not have it up for now, but it'll be up in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Holy shit, that cooldown is so crazy to ask. What the heck? Okay, well, never mind. I was gonna say they have a chance because Fiddlestick's ultimate's gone, but nope, never mind. It's like they have the cooldown of like less than a minute now, I guess. So there you have it, folks. Fiddlestick's OP. Okay.
This is going to be
dragon
the dragon play. Hook not quite going to land. They don't get the pink ward just yet, but that's going to actually be the dragon started up here.
Do you want to start it if you're...
Absolutely, it's gone.
You do.
They do it so quickly.
Wow,
Nore is
wow.
4 items deep.
Oh, they get the hook.
They do get the hook, but I don't think they were in position to be able to follow it up.
It's tough. Well, whatever. They bought another 5 minutes, I guess. But they're entering the dark zone now for this Baron. If they do opt to challenge it, they gotta pick their angle correctly. If you pick the angle that they're expecting you to come through, you are going to get jumped.
And unfortunately, getting jumped is
Hockey.
TJ Hockey, who does lose half of his HP, but so does J-Web. Great ultimate. Oh my gosh, great hook, excuse me. And Jinx is just able to free fire up the backside. Sunscorch takes out 2 people now, and they are going to be able to just deal so much damage. The Winds of War not going to be enough. Because meanwhile, on the backside, Zach is able to disrupt so much, and that's a clean 5-for-0 ace.
That could be the game, I think, if they...
It's 40 seconds. I don't think so. They'll get inhib, but that's it.
It's...
I don't think they can.
Oh man, what the hell was that? Fiddlesticks just jumped in, didn't even Zanya's into shit, just died. Just jumped in, dead. Is it game? It might be.
No, it's
I
not
think it
game.
is game, not J-Web, Sid.
It might. Actually, you're right. No, you're right. I think it actually might be game. 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Mixture has ultimate.
Holy shit.
Mixture has ultimate. This might be game coming out. They are able to rip it through. J-Web's going to be
Is it a game or is it going to be a reverse game?
No, this is game. You're right.
No,
Holy
it's
crap!
just game.
They are able to finish.
But...
They spawned just at the right time, but it didn't matter. And that's going to be game number 2.
Holy shit, that was crazy. Now we have a series 1-1. The first game you should have won.
So for the perks this game, we have MTG doing Force a Pick Aurelion Soul. So they are doing the Uno reverse card forcing. By the way, thank you so much for the sub, J-Web. They are forcing Feed Tilt Come to grab the A-Soul this game. And emergency sub Raven out, KRC in. So KRC is going to be playing for Mr. Ravencat, it looks like. So... Very interesting.
Yeah.
Turn of events here. But, I mean, what's funny is that they force a pick. They're like, you know what? We succeeded with it. We did well on Aurelion Sol. Here, you try your hand in it and see if you can do any better.
But who would you put on it though? Like, was Mixture gonna want it? To be honest, like
no, there's no shot that Mixture wants it.
It's like you want to make sure, like, fuck no. Who's my shittiest player on this team? Rex, you take it.
I mean, that does not fit Rex Happy's playstyle at all. The thing about last game is that I guarantee you that I Am Hyun was like, ooh, weird pick, gimme, I'm gonna make this work. And he did. You know, he made it work very well. And it worked out for the team, and he actually had some really good solo plays in the top lane in the early game, as well as some good team fighting plays. So it's kind of funny because very seldom does the force a pick actually work out in the in that person's benefit.
Yeah, it worked out well last week, even though Abner played the shell of it, though. So
it wasn't, well, yeah, but the thing is it wasn't the Nidalee's fault that game was over, unfortunately, for their team. It was other issues.
Yeah.
But
other issues.
Well, back to the picks and bans here. We have Aphelios and Kindred going to be banned away for the side of Mixture. Sunscorch, you're already going to be dropping the Fiora and the Diana. And what do you think of these pick bans so far? We've seen the Fiora all 3 games so far.
I mean, you've seen his Fiora. You have to respect it. But the thing is, Mixture has so many good champions. Like, I think you just gotta ban key parts. I think you ban the Rakan here. You ban Ezreal. Something that puts bottom lane in an uncomfortable position. Because Mixture is gonna play anything he wants. Like, you can't ban him out. Ban the pieces around him. Force him to do something.
Either that, or you think you have to ban the important pieces of specific team comps that are going to counter whatever team comp you're trying to run. And instead of trying to predict and counter Mixture in that regard, just build a team comp and then ban whatever is going to rip your team comp apart. If somebody gets their main champion, oh well, just play safe and let it happen and try not to run it down for that particular lane. And I think that's the way to go.
Well, they're going to pick up Viego here. I have not seen Lexus play the Viego yet. I'm sure he knows how to play it. I just haven't seen him play it. So that's going to be interesting.
Viego is an interesting pick. I don't like that champion, personally. Not that it's a bad pick. I don't like Viego. For the longest time, he was way too buggy. I just he didn't feel very good to play or to play against. So, and actually the Graves is going to... No way. Please put the Aurelion Sol into the Graves.
yeah. You know, a matchup as old as time, clearly.
Oh my gosh, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And like I said, you got to ban his... So they're going to play the same thing as last time, but this time it's instead of... Jake Pollard that's piling it, it's gonna be Avriel, and I think Avriel's a better support than Jake Pollard, to be honest, to be truthful. Avriel and Copilia together have been monsters, so a bit unfortunate we don't get to see them play together, but that's a sign of a good team. If you can, that's the whole point of the way that I set up the playoffs, you know, like you have to take out certain parts so you don't play your team A and team B all the time. You have to learn to adapt. So, you know, Copilia and Avriel are interchangeable, so happy to see that. But they pick up Karma here. And Divine, obviously Divine in a hot minute, so he's coming in late into the series. Game 3. That means you're gonna see him maybe game 4 or 5, one of those two. And
he can't play game 4 and 5, can he?
Well, I meant like 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I would assume he's gonna play game. I would assume he's gonna play game 4 and then 6 and then potentially come in for game 7, is what I would assume.
Yeah.
But
well, you give the 4th game to 2000 for Elective, I think.
Oh yeah. My bad. Definitely.
I mean, there's two people can have the 4th game. So I don't know who will give it, who will get it if it goes that far. But one is gonna be the Lexus for sure. You know, his Syndra last game was actually really good, really clutch. He had some nice, you know, scatter the weaks in Overload or whatever that hell it's called. What's the ultimate called?
For which one?
Extreme Power. Syndra.
Oh, for Unleash Power.
Unleash Power, yeah. Overload. I said Overload, yeah. Unleash Power, like, if he didn't kill that Ezreal there a couple of times, you know, getting good snipes on Mixture, like, he kept himself in the game and relevant, even though he got beat up a few times mid and getting run down. Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we're watching all of it.
Yeah,
We're in the King Piccolo arc actually.
Yeah, that's old school. That's cool.
Yeah, we're going through all the Dragon Ball shows.
You know what's funny? My
skipping
my
the
best
filler,
friend,
obviously.
His wife doesn't watch anime either, but like he got her into watching anime, and then they just watched Initial D together. And I'm like, damn, that's relationship goals. So you watch all these old animes or old TV shows. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
How does your wife like? How is your wife liking it?
Oh, she's seen it already. I haven't.
Oh, you haven't seen Dragon Ball.
No, she's the weeb. She is a huge ass weeb.
Oh, okay, that's actually.
Okay, to put things into perspective, she actually has her anime list, and she has seen over 230 different anime like shows, and then she's seen like 70 plus anime movies.
Oh dang! Okay, but the movies are special though. Movies, like, you don't have to be a weeb to appreciate the movies. To be honest, like I'm not.
Oh no, for
I
sure.
just recently watched like Redline. Like that's if you're like a big sports fan, Redline's really awesome to watch. What's the score, King Mike? 1-1. Sorry, we're not casting over the draft because we're watching some goofy shit. We got some Yi Tarek action going on, and it's actually pretty scary. If this is mixture on Yi, I think he can actually solo carry this. He could treat this like solo queue and just monster beat them up. But
and
yeah,
Sid has a wife. What the fuck? Sid's so tough. Welcome back to game number 3, the final game of the evening between Feed, Tilt, Come, and MTG. And so far the series has been 1-1, both games being giant crapshoots. And unfortunately, based off of team comps alone, this game is stacking up to also be a pretty big crapshoot. What do you think about these two team comps?
I mean, them forcing a stall is basically allowing them to be like, all right, let's just try to cheese the shell. So they're going with the Yi, Yumi, Tarek, cheese. You know, that's the strat, that's the plan, and we'll see if it pans out for them.
Well, to introduce the teams, and also it is the repeat. It is going to be Graves versus Asol, and I love it. Oh, man. How are you doing tonight, Chase? To introduce the teams, we have Mixture in the top lane playing Master Yi. We have Tip of the Spear going to be jungling Tarek. We have Rex Happy YT going to be on that Asol mid lane. Groiper gonna be not mid lane. 80 carry Ezreal, and he's gonna be supported by Avril on that Yumi. Now representing MTG, we have Lexus Mechanic gonna be in top lane Karma. We have 2004 Lexus GX 470 gonna be in jungle Viego. Silent Whispers, who just beat up on this matchup on the opposite side, gonna be playing Graves. And Sunscorched and Endivine going to be rounding out the team comps with Jhin and Nautilus, respectively.
We're gonna see. I'm interested to see that adaptation that Silent was supposed, because Nori went the full HP regen build, and that went okay because he was able to be like a menace on the split side. But we'll see how Silent Whisper pulls off. He's already getting poked out. He's getting just double electrocute twice that already landed in the laning phase, and this is only level 2, so like he's already hurting big time. I don't know if this is the sauce.
He actually went Longsword first so that on his first recall he can get Vamp Scepter, which enables him to just never leave lane anymore. And the slow build-up poke that Rex Happy is going to be able to do on the Cerulean Soul just isn't going to be there. So that's his plan here. I wouldn't be surprised if he does a back as soon as he hits 550 gold or shortly after he gets the wave in place. And here comes the hook. Is going to be arcane shifted out by Groiper. But
what do you think about this G top in Tarek jungle? I just realized.
Yeah. The
Lexus
smite away,
too.
And Tip with a spear stole that. that is depressing, and that is going to be the engagement, but the tether going on to Mixture. Alexis Mechanicus, or Mechanic. What am I saying? Silent Whisper is taking a lot of damage from Rex Happy, though.
I don't know. I mean, Mixture does have Ignite, so like he can't get a good back. If he wants to get a good back, he has to actually set it up, you know what I mean? So.
We actually should be totally fine. He just doesn't have to use Alpha Strike. He can just sit back, collect his mana, hop in a bush, and use his Meditate for a little while to heal. So he really doesn't have to back until he wants to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Yi forever. I see Yi in my solo queue games, but that's about it. I've never seen it competitive, so it's kind of...
Oh, interesting. Silent Whispers actually went for refillable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't just go.
He actually burned TP. Yeah, he actually burned TP there. I mean, maybe he wants the mana to push in hard too, because that's ASO's strength, right? To hard push in and roam.
Maybe he's trying to. It's possible, but at the same time, it's like you can do that if you're full HP and you're just still auto attacking. Like you can do that as a Graves and be able to clear the wave relatively quickly still.
Oh, I realized Tarek has Ghost as well too, so Tarek's gonna be like zooming.
Oh, Tarek is going to be incredibly sticky.
Yeah, this is a fast chance. This is gonna be a fast team. Like,
what's funny about this, by the way, is that normally you'll see these kind of team comps in your solo queue games, or you'll see it in like low elo tournaments and stuff like that. But there's what rank is Mixture?
well, P1, but he's realistically challenger.
Mixture's challenger. We have Lexus GX is Masters, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's like, so we've got
for sure.
We've got quite a few high elo players in this matchup.
Yeah, Tip is high level as well.
And this is the match that we get. Sunscorched is D3, and this is the team comps that we come up with. It's beautiful. I love it.
Is this the best you can get, man?
Listen, this is what peak League of Legends looks like. You might not like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's better than watching TF against LeBlanc for all of Worlds. So at least there's something to enjoy about that.
Right. No, I understand. I think that.
Uh-oh. Trip of the Spear.
The Spear is going to be engaging actually onto Lexus, who is a level up on it, but here we have a lot of damage coming out the flash forward and the flash away by Lexus, but he is going to be healing up enough, but it's not going to be enough. The Ignite's not going to go through, and the Meditate doesn't actually block any damage from the Inner Flame, but it's not needed. As Alexis Mechanic almost went down, now Endivine is going on to Groiper. Groiper is going to get hooked up and rooted down. Healed is going to come through, and the Ghost is coming through. Flash not available yet. Now Averell is going to be in trouble here. We see Alexis going to be flashing away, but this double stun coming out. End of the line is going to be dropping forward. Rex Happy is going to be flashed on by Graves, and he's going to be taken down to the root, coming down onto Averell, and he's going to be fourth shot down. Here comes the root and the end of the line. Gonna be getting a double kill for Graves. Silent Whispers picking up 2 kills for himself.
And wow, that actually was so critical. Like, I expected top to be like a wash, but bot lane getting a double kill was already a great sign for MTG. But the fact that they converted 2 kills on the top end is spelling doom. I don't want to spell out doom yet, but like it's looking rough for the Beat comers.
TJ Hockey brought up a good point, by the way.
I don't know if Sunscorch... Sorry, what?
I said TJ Hockey brought up a good point. ASOL versus Graves is the SDC LB versus TF that you were talking about. Because we've seen it twice now. But what were you saying?
Oh, sorry. I just realized my mic is swapped.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, okay, my bad. I was gonna say, I don't know if Sunscorch planned that trap. Okay, as I say that, Rex is gonna get ganked here.
Rex is getting ganked, good smoke screen, and the stun is actually already out. Lexus going in onto Rex Happy. The stun is immediately gonna go through. Gonna be trying to deal enough damage, and he does go down to 2004. Lexus GX gets absolutely hit by the bus. Actually went on to Lexus Mechanic there. Good job there.
Yeah.
With the Meditate as well.
And then my second point I was gonna make is, oh no, my point is I don't know if Sunscorch planned that trap there, because that trap actually bought them enough time to actually turn that double kill. But yeah, and then I was gonna say with TJ Hockey, like, it would be game ending if you were like everyone's all like professional gamers and they know how to play, but you know with SDC, people can like.
What we're trying to say is this is not peak League of Legends.
Yeah, this is not peak League of Legends, and this is not, you know, optimal League of Legends. So you never know. Like, a nice Yi reset is all they need, and once you know they hit level 6 with Taric Ultimate and Yi, it's gonna become doom and gloom if they like get the speed in and just run them down. But the thing is, you know, Ezreal's already behind. You know, Jin is already gonna finish his items, and like they're gonna hurt. So like if you're speed, if you're like it's like cavalry, right? Cavalry against, you know, muskets. Like you're trying to run them down, and you just get, you don't survive the initial volley, then you're not even gonna get a chance to get resets. Ooh, that was a nasty root. Oh no.
Hook actually is going to land on to him. Root him going to down. Groiper's going to get knocked up as well, and he's going to be absolutely taken down. Sunscorch fourth shots him to death.
Sid came in and Alan forgot about Rarian Killer. I didn't forget about you, Killer. You don't let me forget about you. You're always constantly reminding me that you exist.
You're like a cockroach. You always come back.
You're like cucaracha.
No, for those of you that don't know Killer, Killer's been around for a long time. Awesome guy. He's always there when you need someone. So he's Killer's
always there,
awesome.
even if you don't need him too. All right. Oh man, Mixture's only half HP. Okay, good thing the Karma thing missed. Damn. So. Bot lane is kind of like a wash now. Jin can probably be just 2v1 here and just allow for Divine to rotate. Rotate and annihilate. Poor old Rick's happy here. Oh, the hook lands. And he's dead as shit.
What are you talking about? I'm 10-15 in right now. You're way ahead of me.
Oh shit, my bad. Let me.
You're like casting stuff and it hasn't even shown up yet.
Okay. You're at 10-15. Okay.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Okay.
You're
My
like
bad.
casting it. You're like 5 seconds ahead of me.
I'm from the future. Invest in the MTG right now. The card. They're reprinting Sunscorch carrying this game again.
Oh man.
But yeah, I don't know. This game is not as close as I would expect it to be for the end of the night.
You
The
know,
only bright side that,
oh
my god.
My lord. Sunscorched, you monster.
Oh, everyone's dead too. If Sunscorch just ultis right here, just guns are down. No, maybe not. She decides. You can ulti her, I think, and just shoot her.
Oh, here it is.
There you go. Does he
We're
land the
just
shot?
not gonna see the dodge.
Like
Here comes the fourth shot, but it doesn't matter because the roots
yeah,
come.
that's
Oh
right.
my gosh, Dark
maybe
Harvest!
it might be enough.
Wait, forcing out the ultimate. I'm not sure why we were just focusing on the Jin there instead of it auto going over, but Terika's going to be popping the ghost here. Directed camera doing us dirty. Here comes the hook away. The flash is going to have to be utilized. Root not quite going to go up, but the knockup does, and that is going to be a hook going on to nothing as the end of the line comes through. Oh, and Divine incredibly low in the flash forward from Rex Happy. He's going to be able to ignite, and here comes the ultimate coming out from Tip of the Spear, who's out of mana, so there's nothing else that they can do. They're going to try to run him down, but that's very questionable as he picks up a kill, but it is going to be turned around. Master Yi dies in the top side, who does turn it around on the Lexus. Got run over, but impounded the car in return.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, the thing is, like, the two big shutdowns are still alive. You know, Graves and Jin.
Well, both being 4-0.
Yeah. Man, guns are good. Did you know that?
Gun? What? Oh, guns are
I said guns are good.
Yeah,
Guns are
people who
OP.
use guns, but, you know, buy items that are bow and arrows and knives, those are the ones that win the games.
Hey, bayonet, man. See Boyer, much love. Thanks for the 16th month subscription in a row. 16-month consecutive subscription. There we go. That's the proper way of saying it. Oh, the Endy's gonna go a Hex Flash. It's so obvious.
Here he comes the Hex Flash, and here comes over the wall. The hook is going to land. Pulls the dragon out of the movement. Gets the stun though, so he cannot go any further.
Yeah,
they do get the tower, which is all they needed.
Yeah. And it's gonna open up the gates for them to grab this dragon. Maybe they want to swing around bottom first. Looks like they are.
Groiper is trying to get out there, pinging him off, and no, he stays for the... He stays! What is he doing? He knows he's dead, so he's trying to get it out, but he is going to be able to miss a shot over the wall. Here comes the Master Yi going forward. Mixer is incredibly low, though, and Graves takes him out with ease. Groiper is going to be able to flash away for now. Yuumi is going to be on top of him, but it doesn't matter. The cat has been ejected. The leech dies, and this is going to be a free instant rotation onto the dragon.
Yeah, and things are starting to fall apart if you're a FTC fan. But if you're an MTG fan, you're thinking like, whoa,
the Inner Flame lands, and actually Lex is going super aggressive. I think if Silent... I'm not sure, but I think if Silent Whispers would have kept walking with Lexus, he gets one more auto attack in the ultimate to finish off Rex Happy. Looked like there was a little bit of a communication breakdown, though, between the two.
Yeah. Sonic Whisper's doing his best. I like, actually, now that I think about it, a Karma matchup against Yi is actually pretty funny.
That Karma matchup against Yi is brutal for Yi.
Yeah. Just as long as you don't feed him, right? Like, that's all that matters. Even if the skill gap is, like, massive, you just don't let him...
Groiper getting hooked under the tower, the immediate root up, and this is going to be a kill gifted over to Viego.
When Viego does that under turret, does he drop aggro or no? I don't know how that shit works. Probably not, huh? Uh-oh, here comes the dive.
Mixture is having the Taric ultimate on top of him. The stun doesn't go through, but Lex is trying to survive, but he cannot do anything against the likes of Master Yi and Taric. And honestly, I mean, I feel like you have to go a tanky or mythic if you know that you're going to get ganked by the Taric like that.
I mean, he didn't. I don't think he expected to be on top lane that long, right?
That's fair.
I think he's expecting to join the team fight.
Yuumi is going to be in trouble. Oh my gosh, and that's going to be a dead cat! Bury it in the backyard because that thing is gone.
Yeah, like, I mean, Avriel's having a rough game right now. Unfortunately, when things start falling apart and you're Yuumi, like, it's so hard to ward. Obviously, for obvious reasons. You almost have to get boots.
Tip of the spear going to pop Ghost, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, and Sunscorch kills
He got him with the deadly flourish off screen.
Yeah, what the heck? I didn't even notice that. Excuse me. Ooh,
Silent Whisper is getting slowed a little bit, but he is totally fine.
Yeah, that root landed. Dead. DE dead.
Very different builds from the Graves from last game to this game.
I think he can. I mean, the fact that like the game accelerated so fast, he's able to do that. To be honest, and I think he was gonna go that build anyway. But I'm just saying, like, the game is, you can do whatever you want now, and then it doesn't really matter because the game is so ahead. Like Jen, I don't think Sunscorch is gonna die in this game. And then in before he dies like 8 times, but. I don't think it's worth FFing too easy because it's the last game of the night. So like you're gonna have your mental reset anyway tomorrow. Like that's why I said it's kind of good that you have your like blowout game at the end of the night because you're gonna have a short memory and just forget about it and let it go.
Sorry about that.
But if it's like game 1, then
quick. So that's why I wasn't talking for a second.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Rex Happy's gonna get caught here and then he's gonna die. As in die.
No, you were right. Don't be confident in yourself, Alan.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to call it anymore.
They do not get the inhibitor tower, but here comes the Master Yi with the ultimate Taric on top of it. Here comes the Q is going to come through. The Taric ultimate's down though. He drops the Q, but it's going to be enough. No, he's going to go down before he has any meaningful damage comes through. Tip of the Spear is going to get rooted up, and he is going to drop like a sack of potatoes. Now Groiper is the target. Groiper flashing away. The inner flame, and everything's going to miss. They say, we don't care. We'll burn all of our flashes for you and the cat. And then it's going to be a quadra kill coming out for 2004 Lexus GX 470.
Yeah, this is all.
And will this be the Penta? Will it be? It's the root. The third shot's coming through it. No, they don't give it to him. And man, Lexus with a drive-by. And that looks like it's going to be the game in favor of MTG. And that's going to be a game dropped off Mixture.
Another one, too.
And things are looking, after this game, things might be looking a little dire for Feed Tilt Come.
I mean, the thing is, like, they won without Mixture, so it's not like, oh no, without Mixture we lost. Like, they still have plenty of firepower even without Mixture there. And maybe the team would be like, we don't even need you, Mixture. Just go away. Don't do your goofy shit anymore.
That was a less than 20-minute game.
Nice, just in time because
we ended right on time. They knew it was gonna happen.
yeah. Appreciated MTG. You know, you totally. Yeah, it's a group effort to end the game on time. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't learn anything from that game, to be honest. I learned that Yumi, when it's behind, dies a lot, and I learned that Yi top is rough against Karma.
Well, I just learned that Mixture's been downloaded, and as far as the SDC is concerned, he may as well be, he may as well just be garbage now. Everybody's just, figured it out. They've taken two games off. It's easy now at this point, right? That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
He's just washed.
I mean, the series is he's washed. I mean, I don't want to shit talk Mixture too much.
No. It's all sarcasm, obviously.
It's not even his fault all that much, to be honest. It's like a combination of bot lane falling apart ASAP. Like Mixture, I don't think Mixture could have done anything. He did his best, I think.
But anyways,
anyways,
guys, that is
tune in tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you want to close it out, or do you want me to?
I'll do it. Might as well do it since I'm here.
Tune
in tomorrow to see the ending for season 10. Season 11 signups are indeed open, so if you are interested, get in on that. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in today, and those that support Patreon. I will get that running ASAP for you guys for like the ads and whatnot. So I will get in contact with you how you want to do it. And then if you're interested in the jerseys, DM me, and I'll give you all the information you need. Yeah, Sid, it was a pleasure casting with you. I don't know if you're gonna be here tomorrow. If you're not, have a great Sunday. But I will be here for sure tomorrow. So I'm gonna see the ending to this.
I will do my best.
Series.
I will do my best to be here tomorrow. But if I am not, guys, I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I hope that you guys have a great rest of the series. I hope it's really close. And then on behalf of myself, Alan, everyone here at the SDC, we hope that you guys have a fantastic night. We hope that you enjoyed, but we will see you tomorrow. Peace.